my Friday Frolickers. How the devil are you? Hope you're all very, very well and enjoying the rather nice bit of an Indian summer, you could say. It's really, the other trouble is it's not really sunny enough. It's the only thing that lets it down is basically it's just a bit on the cloudy side, isn't it? But anyway, let's have a look. See who's in the chat, so we can get an. Who's that idiot at the top? Good afternoon, Frolickers. I do hope everyone is very, very well. Who's that idiot? I don't know. Hello, cousin. How are you? Has anyone seen Nigel? Apparently, he's missing. Even James O'Brien has done an urgent appeal for his whereabouts. Yes, I did hear it this morning, and I thought it was so funny. Now we're going to have a very interesting week or two, aren't we? Now, as that is, you could say, set the cat amongst the pigeons. It wasn't even close, was it? Always going to be interesting, but it wasn't even close. They're already getting their excuses out now, aren't they? Anyway, hello, Violet. How are you? My dog and I are suffering badly in this heat. Please send beer and ice cream for my dog. What's your dog's favourite flavoured ice cream? Hello, Shatner's bassoon. Hi, I hope you're very well. I don't even mind people using AI when it's to make pictures of tearful backways. To be honest, you know, just like it's a tool that I use from YouTube channel, and if I'm struggling to get a picture that I want, it's always helpful, you know. And I wanted a rather tearful, crying, missing in action, Reform UK Defence spokesman. That's a bit of a clue for the video I've got lined up for tonight at 6 o'clock. So well, it's basically about where the Reform UK, when it comes to defence, they're not a serious party at all, even though they'll try and pretend to be. Hello, Lost Missionary, how are you? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're very, very well. Hello, Tommy Lee Cadden. Yeah, Witchy Goth sends love to Richard. Oh, cheers. Tell her, send her much love back to her. I was actually watching and listening, but I was more or less lurking because I was doing some household chores, you know, bit of washing up and a bit of cleaning while I was watching the live stream. So send her much love back. And hello, my lovely daughter. Hello, peeps. How are you? Hope you're very well. And and hello, LMNOP. I used a portal. Yes, clearly. And hello, Billy Kershaw. Hope you're well, my dear friend. Good to see you. I love Dazzler. And hello, Counter Kev. Hello, you peeps. Just buttoning that little light while Daz wings his axe. Or rings his axe, should I say. Is it? Yes, well, I was on the round table last night, and there was a certain person sort of like polishing his massive weapon, and I'll mention no names. Mention no names at all. Angry pagan. Yes, I would say. And let's see. Yeah, cracky round table. Yeah, it was. I did enjoy it. It was really good. Good afternoon. Well, good evening. It was. You know, it's like I say, I'm the ready dare of the round table, especially when I'm not usually supposed to be booked on, but then all of a sudden I will. I'll get a last minute call with about an hour or two to go, saying, "Daz, can you come on?" I'm sure. No worries. For you, Reagan, no worries. Hello, D. Dunford. How are you, my friend? Hope you are very, very well. Good to see you. And yes. Hello, Wake Up and Smell Like Rosemary's. Hope you're well. Good to see you. And See, you know, see, because I have to say, there's one thing I detest about this chat. It's like you're just scrolling down and all sort of go, and you just think, bugger. And have a look. I get the feeling that, yes, I'm back to where I was. Yeah, right, I was just lost. Yes, you're not wrong, Tommy Lee. Yes, beautiful day. Love it. Yes. And let's see who else. And I know where Nigel is, Doctor. Mr. Trump, it appears you have a Farage frog up your ass. Trump, that's odd. It was in my throat earlier, Doctor. Did you swallow? Oh, yes, should have said, did you swallow? Yes. First beer, but better pace myself for watching the football. Is Scotland on tonight? Then I take it. To be honest, I've not really watched much of the World Cup. I've not really taken much interest. It's not really my thing. Not really my thing. But you know how it is. Heard some whisper about a by-election thingy. Yes, I heard a slight little by-election thingy. Wonder how the right-wing reformers will explain the increased majority for Labour rather than the piss-poor and anti-Starmer vote excuse they've spewed out. I just, let's be honest, I think it's a mixture of it looks like Andy Burnham got his pitch absolutely right, and they've just made mess up after mess up, and the Jimmy Savile bit and our Nurse Ratchet, you know, with their latest video, that didn't really help, you know. Just absolutely ridiculous. We've had the joy of Tory winning Aberdeen, but SNP won in Arborough. What do you think happened there in Aberdeen? Was that a bit of a surprise, or wasn't it really? I'll be listening, but cannot be in chat. No worries, Sass. You have a cracking weekend. Not a problem. Right. I'm just going to be back. I'm going to be. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll explain. I'll explain in a bit. Won't be too long. Be back in a minute. I will keep you entertained. sorry about that. Oh. When emergency calls, had everything all sorted out, then it got started rumbling. Oh, I don't like that. I thought, not sure I'm going to last for 2 hours. Crept up on me of that. Oof. Felt like the whole world fell out my backside. Anyway, we'll crack on with the show. We all know what this is about. You know, we all have a bit of a good giggle and a bit of a good laugh. But before we go, has there anybody else just popped into the chat? Tories don't get tasered. Hello there, my friend. Good to see you, my friend. And let's have a bit of a good. I think that's about everybody. Right, we all know. Thing is, we all know what this show's about. So let's crack on. And we all know what happened last week, don't we? Yes, a certain bit of you could say, you could say there was a bit of a birthday bash, and let's just say that this guy was probably the most intelligent out of everybody that were there.
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
Yes, can't beat a bit of transphobia, you could say. Yes. If I'd have been in that audience, I'd have probably just looked round at that. I can see at least five GCSEs and they're all mine. Exactly, you're not wrong, Lost Mystery. Absolutely vile. Absolutely, completely vile. Tommy Cooper had some brill doctor jokes. He certainly did. He most certainly did. He had some absolutely fantastic Yeah, IQ alerts. Yes, totally agree. Well, I always say the best way to just hello, Hassan Hussein. Good to see you. Nice to see you. Still giving it both barrels to the opposition. And hope you and your family are very, very well. Good to see you. Well, one thing I like is, you know, when it comes to these clowns, is, you know, we have this great gift, especially on this side, where we just take the piss out of the people like that, and nobody does it better than the fantastic, the wonderful, well, this absolute genius.
And one more thing. Joe Rogan's a 5'3" Latina chick, am I right? Melania has man hands. Man hands, Lania. It don't matter. Most of the UFC fighters are pedophiles. Homophobes, am I right? Hell yeah. Joe Rogan's a little J-Lo Latina chick with small man hands. Hell yeah, America. And yes. One more thing.
Yes, well said, Robbie Road Steamer. Absolutely brilliant. I love Robbie Road Steamer. I did have one with Amagga Reed somewhere about, but for whatever reason, you had to have an age verification on it, and I couldn't be bothered. It just sprung up on me in the last minute, and I couldn't be bothered trying to get all that sorted, and so I just basically I'll just leave it. So I just thought I'd just leave it there. You little tinker. But yes, that was the one, the only Robbie Road Steamer, giving it his unique comedic style, taking the piss out of both that clown and hello, Hamish BT, how are you? I'm in Lidl with my son's Sixtus Maximus Glutenatorus Caesar Smith Jr. And he's a total shock reform. He's in total shock reform, didn't win. I hit him with a tomato and told him to stop listening to LBC, GB News and the Daily Mail. Sound advice. And hello, Amish, how are you? But yes, that's what I love it when they take the piss out of clowns like that, because you can't take any of them seriously. But there are still people out there who, let's be honest, let's just be honest here, that there are still, you could say, cult followers like this guy. This is hilarious, and a total cultist, and let's just say he's not happy because people were picking on his president.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Democrats. You better leave Donald J. Trump alone. And stop being mean and care about America. He's the greatest president that we ever had in this country.
Yes, did you know he's the greatest president that they've ever had in that country?
Bullshit.
We ever had in this country. We ever did.
Shut up, bitch.
Yes, shut up, bitch. You'll be. I still find it fascinating that there'll be still people out there who will believe anything that that man says. It's like the remember when he used to, every now and again he used to get the dodgy emails from that Nigerian prince. Trust me, good man. Saying you have. If you give me some money for this, and you'll be surprised how many people will fall for it. Holy shit. McLovin's gone MAGA. I'd have gone for an organic bag of rocket rather than a tomato. Maggie Reed, age verified. Might have to, check this out. Well, all I will say is she rather noticed a little small detail in his shorts. A little small detail that she spotted in his shorts. I'm not going to give anything away, Tommy. I'm not going to give much more of that away. But trust Maggie to notice that. But yes, let's just say, even the you could say the let's just say. Now, did anybody see all the stunts and the bike riders and everything was going on? Well, but all you can say is you can never keep a good president down. Oops, you never keep a good president down, because even he got involved. Oh, not exactly beautiful looking, is it? But take it away, Donald. What's this stunt? He absolutely nails it. Yes. And anybody tries to tell me that that's AI, all of us, I will not believe you. I will not have a bat of it. Our president, the president of the free world, got in his napper and did that stunt. I wonder where he's coming out of the aeroplane and gets pushed down by Milan. Yeah, exactly, Hassan. Yes, I totally agree. What do you mean? Hello, Steve Bidding. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. And what do you mean, Hassan? All I will say is he's got a fine figure for a man. a fine figure. But yes, that was. Did anybody heard about all that nonsense about the what's been happening with the poll? I just think conclusive proof in it that everything that man touches just turns to shit, doesn't it? It's an absolute mess. Forgot to say good day, DB, to you and all in chat. No worries, my friend. Hello, SG. Hello, happy Friday, Frolics. Good to see you, my friend. And he's just made an absolute, complete and utter mess of it. And is it? Am I right in hearing that the paint is being stripped off the bottom of it because of all the chemicals have been thrown in the water? And my wife was talking about it yesterday, and she said, who in the right mind would do that? And I just said, I just personally wonder, and I'm thinking that because he's so used to having nobody telling him no, not having nobody. All his life he's always been told that he can have whatever he wants. Oh, you know what? Typical. I'll just have that bottle of, usually to take for my meds, but it makes a lot of noise while I'm drinking it, so I've got myself a little bit of a drinking vessel, so I can just lift the lid and it don't make as much noise for the mic. And I usually bring it up and it's nicely cooled Ribena or whatever, and like a tit, I've left it downstairs. What am I? Can I have some tits in the chat, please? But hello, Graham. How are you? Good. I enjoyed the conversation last night. Good to see you. It was good fun. Good fun. I always enjoy the round table. But how are you? And enjoyed your little video where you taking piss out of our very own Ewok Powell. Ewok Powell, little Tommy 10 names. Hello, Gordon Behave. How are you? Good evening from Lanarkshire, Morocco. No DB, no party. Yep, paint peeling, lifting already, algae all over the shop. $12 million down the Swanner. Yeah, and it won't be coming out of Donald Trump's purse, will it? Oh, no. It'll be coming out the taxpayers. Conclusive proof all these free market capitalists, they're all very good at spending other people's money, aren't they? Yes, but good to see Gordon Behave. Hope you're well. But yeah, it was just an absolute. And what I found interesting, you had Fox News trying to tell their viewers to ignore the evidence of their own eyes and ears, basically saying that that pole isn't green, it's now blue, it's American blue, can't you see? Strangely enough, I'm quite cheerful today. Burnham smashed it, and I've just got my subs up to over 4K. Congratulations, well done. Hello, Tone. Hope you're well, my friend. Good to see you. But yeah, congratulations. Onwards and upwards, Graham Price. Fully deserved as well. Keep going. Keep at it. Keep going. You'll get there. So, yes. Hey. So, as I said, there were exactly counter Fab News, fully deserved as well. So, and it's just an absolute mess. Oh, no worries, Graham. No worries, Graham. Now, here's me. I thought, do you know what? I will, it's like, our Indie Duck Mel, usually in the chat, and asking, do we have any duck videos? Well, I came across many, and what would happen? She's on a hiking trip somewhere. so she's not with us, so what a waste of time this was. Ah, well, but no, they're quite cute videos, because did you know that clearly ducks love the World Cup? Yes, ducks love the World Cup. And they support Mexico. Yes, that's what I'll say. I love the outfit. Yes, Melly's on holiday. Yeah, yes, typical. There I'm thinking, yes, planning ahead, getting all too ahead of myself, getting all clever. And it turns out, I needn't have bothered looking, because they'll be wasted. So I even got this one sorted out. Yes. Now that is what you got. The duck is named Chris Waddle. Ba-bum. These are the jokes, folks. Yes. I remember when he played for Bradford City for a time. Wow. It was just like having a world-class player at our gaff. Even when he was, he was in his late 30s. It was just different gravy. Yes. There was a wee duck marching along with Scotland flag. So cute. Let's hope there's not a griddle and at the finish line. Yes, exactly. Dad joke specialist. Yes. But yes, I got them all sorted. They were all ready and raring to go. And then as I was watching the Witchy Goths live stream, I heard that she was on her holidays on a bit of a hollybobs. I went, bastard. I thought. Anyway, I'm sure I can always keep them for next week anyway. So I will keep hold of them for Indie Duck Mel for next week. They're only little short clips. But yes, we had a duck going to the World Cup. But we do have a Friday frolic, because clearly over in Ireland, there is due to the EU, you could say, Ireland has fallen, and we head off to our Irish correspondent, the one and only Garen. Take it away, Garen.
Civilization has fucking fallen. Ketchup and mayo sachets are to be banned in Ireland. What's next? Tiny jams, miniature little fucking marmalades is nothing sacred. Complimentary condiment sachets are the only thing that separate us from the fucking apes. The EU has gone too fucking far with this one. That's it. Ireland is leaving. We're starting our own thing, and we're bringing plastic straws back as well. Now we have to walk up to refillable dispensers holding a little cup, probably made out of fucking paper. Stop making things out of fucking paper. We built the fucking pyramids. This is humiliating, you cunts. I'm not going to let you control my sauce like that. Apparently this is just phase 1. They want to control everything. Look at all this. I don't even know what half of it is. Seasoning. What the fuck is that? Coffee creamer. Do you mean fucking milk? You listen, and you listen fucking good. Milk stays. I'm not putting a powder into my tea. I'm not Pablo fucking Escobar. Going to a restaurant in 2030 is going to be fucking bleak. Please remove your shoes before stepping into the slop pit. Enjoy your dirty water. We can no longer clean it, as the bacteria that causes dysentery is seeking reparations. If you feel the need to shit yourself to death, please do it in the designated shitting yourself to death zone. And they're also planning on doing it with tiny bottles of shampoo and soap from the hotel. Fuck you! That's the only bit of text I get to engage in. A civilized human being. I'm not sharing a soap bottle with a previous guest. They've had their hands between their arse, I would imagine. This is disgraceful and it must be stopped. Follow me, I'm delicious.
Yes, follow him, he's delicious, and I totally agree. Yes, I would not be sharing that sort of stuff, especially when people have been having their fingers up their arses and all that sort of stuff. So I totally agree. And I totally agree about totally agree about I'm not putting any powdered stuff in my tea either. It's got to be milk. Exactly, Tone. I'd vote for him. And hello, Reagan Elite. Good to see you, my friend. Cheers for inviting me on the round table. I had good fun last night. And yes, I know that guy too. If you've not subscribed to Reagan Elite's channel, Power to the People, Witchy Goth, the Two Davies, Jow's channel, and there's probably somebody else's channel that I've forgotten. If you've got a channel, just let me know. If I haven't mentioned your name, please go subscribe to them. Do some fantastic work. Cheers for that, LMNOP. I have to say it like that because if I don't, I'll go LAMNOP and I'll fuck it up. So that's where I go. LMNOP. Yes, it was thoroughly enjoyed last night on Round Table. Good fun. And so, well, it wasn't even close, was it, Reagan Elite? Wasn't even close. It was. It didn't even matter if those who voted for restored set of vote reform. It wouldn't have made any difference. Cheers for that, LMNOP. Much appreciated. Exactly. One angry pagan as well. Get his link in the chat as well. And there's Witchy Goths, One Angry Pagans, and Jow's channel. I'm still working in the background. No worries, my friend. You lurk away. You lurk away, my friend. Not a problem. Well, if LMNOP is going out tonight, I'm sure we'll soon have Alistair or Mad Monk or Jow in the chat to keep it all under control. So it won't be a problem. But yes, yeah, hey, the pound shop party loose again. Hello, Hamish Priest. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. But yes, so yes, due to the evil overlords, they're messing with our seasonings. I like Kevin Logan's. I've a lot of time for Kevin Logan. I just love his sense of humour. I always love it when he does the happy hour with Christy Winters. It's more often than not, all you can hear is Christy Winters just practically falling about in hysterics, laughing. Nobody's lost missionary. Nobody's. But yeah, I have a lot of time for Kevin Logan. I just love his very dry, sarcastic sense of humour. Yes. Hamish now relegated to 30p. Very well, friend. Good to see you. But yeah, good to see you, Hamish Priest. But yes. So now you see what's. But anyway. But anyway, let's have a good giggle at. Let's have a bit of a good giggle at the because over in America, you could say that they had a bit of a sporting vibe going on, because it's like clearly Jon Stewart is a bit of a Knicks fan, and he was at the big event, and let's just say it got a little bit out of hand.
It was such a special night. The Knicks victory brought out appearances by the entire NYCU. There was Spider-Man, and there was also Spider-Man, and then there was, of course, Spider-Man. And oh no, Spider-Man!
Oh no, Spider-Man being arrested. Hello, global citizen. How are you, my friend? Yes, what an election result. It wasn't even close either, was it? Not even close. Not out to that I'm in and getting attacked by my pet rats when they know I have pizza. Ooh, pizza. What flavour?
And then there was Batman. And of course, back to Spider-Man.
Amazing! We champs! Finally! It's been forever!
Who gave Spider-Man the microphone?
Good question.
By the way, I wonder if when those Spider-Men saw each other, if there was any confusion about which one was. I wonder if they were. All right.
Yeah.
Acting out there. All right. And then just when you thought it was over, NYCU brought out a post-credit cutscene of the Hulk. Hulk smash! Hulk angry!
Yes, see, it all kicked off, didn't it? I didn't have a clue what was going on there, but clearly it all came to blows, didn't it?
Hulk bet Spurs in 6! That dude was just wailing on anybody. But you know what's crazy? If that guy throwing them haymakers had been Wemby, the refs wouldn't have called it a foul. They would not. They would have let it go. He could have been throwing those. Well, how can you expect him to control his movements? Your arms are so long.
I have to say, I have no idea who this guy is talking about, but yes, you've got to marvel at them. Ta-da! Boom, These are the jokes, folks.
How can he not trip people? He's 112 feet tall. Would you call a foul on the Empire State Building? No, you wouldn't. And by the way, New York is so awesome that even the people here that aren't superheroes were suddenly superheroes. It's like the whole city had been bitten by a radioactive spider. My favorite, though, was this guy casually parkouring across a light fixture to go from one end of the bus to the other. That's badass because, I don't know if you know this on those buses, perfectly passable aisle. You could just walk down the aisle. And ladies and gentlemen, while I am not technically in light post scaling shape, I did attend the festivities. My friend, Mr. Robert Smigel, one of his sons, my son, my wife, down in the village, outdoor watch party, pretty cool, and I handled it. I was pretty cool.
Oh, yes. He goes off on one. Looks like a normal Saturday night after see everyone.
To be fair to me, I thought I was filming the game and I just don't know how to work my phone. Oh my God! It really sound like I just got a perfect colonoscopy report. Oh my God! Not a polyp in sight! There was truly no place I would have rather been than right on the streets of New York. And shout out to the unsung MVPs of the night, the people who had the genius idea to go out on their fire escapes and project the game onto the sides of buildings. No matter where you were, the game was on. From Central Park to those phone charging kiosks to atop the head of this one kindly gentleman.
Isn't that cool? It's a shame they don't do that for us, you know, when if I'm in town city centre and and Bradford City are playing away, as I'm walking from pub to pub, I can have a little look, see how we're doing.
It was amazing. 4 hours. No one had the heart to tell him, you have to plug it in. And of course, our always MVPs who keep this city safe and clean for the rest of us to enjoy. New York's finest, New York's bravest, and New York's definitely strongest, the sanitation department. And also, these two guys who clearly thought this is our chance to do our part and help out the city and get rid of a body. T-shirt bros aren't out on the city at 5 a.m. throwing garbage bags into a truck unless they really need to get rid of shit. I left the city at 3 a.m. It was a bit of a mess. By 8 a.m., it's like the night never happened because they had to get ready for the Puerto Rican Day Parade, the World Cup, and Pride. Shit cray here. And they did it unbelievably well and beautifully. The point is, this whole moment really showed the joy and beauty of life in this big city. I have to tell you, I was so proud.
That wouldn't have happened in Bradford City Centre, not on your life. Because like, it'd have just been left for the next morning. And like then the clean-up crew would go, what the fucking hell's happened here? It looked like bombs just hit it.
So happy. Truly. I'll be honest with you, I don't think there's anyone out there who could look at those celebrations and see anything other than America at its best.
Celebrations turning into full-blown chaos.
Mayhem in Manhattan. Unruly troublemakers. One person was shot, 4 injured in slashings or stabbings, and 5 police cars were badly damaged.
On a Saturday night? I think that might be a record low. But I get what they're trying to do. I get what they're trying to do. They're focusing on the bad stuff. To portray that the prevailing emotion and behavior in New York City on that Saturday night was one of chaos and barbarity. But I was there. You're lying. It wasn't. It was an overwhelming sense of joy and solidarity and diversity and community and a good amount of crying and a lot of contact high. And we are just so sorry, right-wing media, that we in New York City couldn't live up to your definition of a peaceful gathering.
Yes. Wonder which right-wing TV station that would have been. Answers in the chat, please. I think we all know.
Now that's how you behave in public. Although to be fair to that mob, you know, they lost. So, anger justifiable. But I guess it's all about what side of the aisle you sit on. Where you see a mob destroying a school bus, I see people of all faiths and creeds and colors and sexualities coming together to destroy a school bus. It ain't a melting pot until you light that bitch on fire. So, right-wing media, you cannot tear us apart. Our mayor is Muslim. Our bagels are Jewish. Our Timothy's Chalamet. Nixon 5.
Yes, totally agree. Jay's Dr. Pick. The guy being healed looks like. Yes, I remember. I do remember that. That was hilarious. I saw Jon Stewart's face. It was just so funny. Absolutely priceless. Looking at this. They're looking at us. That was so funny. Absolutely hilarious. But anyway, like I was just saying, there was a bit of a birthday bash, wasn't there, for our Donny, and who better to highlight Donny's birthday bash than was our one and only, the legend that is our Maggie Reid.
Hey, Mr. President, look on the bright side. You know, name removal is kind of a form of recognition, right?
Just out of interest, have they taken his name down yet, or is it still under covers?
I mean, did you see how many people showed up to watch her name being removed from the Kennedy Center? You really do draw the biggest crowd, sir. I mean, it's really impressive. Like, not many people can turn a maintenance project into a public event, so that's something. Anywho, happy early birthday, sir. Hey, I know what would make you feel better. Why don't we go get you a birthday cake, and they can write your name on that?
Yes, maybe we should get him a birthday card with his name on the side of that. I no doubt that will make him happy. Yes, happy birthday, Mr. Genocide. Totally agree. Name down, tarp still up. I'm listening, by the way. I'm just getting battered with message on my phone from people asking me how pleased I am about Burnham. Oh dear, you'll have a busy night then, won't you, Graham? As I say, it's going to be an interesting couple of weeks now, isn't it? How long are they going to wait? Because I listened to Starmer's interview after, and it did sound a little bit like, possibly a little bit like Rabbit in the Headlights. Look, I just hope that he doesn't sort of like turn it messy and try to hang on by the skin of his teeth, because it'll just look bad there. Because I just get the feeling it's the manner of his win, because he absolutely creamed that guy. Mind you, it wasn't hard really, because he was an absolute idiot, wasn't he? And he'll have it on the set. I'm the only man who can defeat reform, and it certainly will not be Keir Starmer, will it? I bet he'll be having his favourite steak with lots of ketchup, or as I call it, the hillbilly special. The hillbilly special, exactly. But yes, 80th birthday, and was he on at the G7? I'm sure I heard a video about him apparently shitting his pants or something while he was there. It was like, Rubio and some other guy aside of me, you get this. And the guy is looking at it as if their facial expressions were priceless. It'd have been funny, if it had done a proper duck sound, meh. You won't be able to hide that, will they, with mics? or a very, very deep opera. 8 decades of sheer twattery. Yeah, exactly. But, oh yes. Writing on the wall at number 10, problem is McSwivel and his team have covered the wall up. Yes. Hello, Alma Firth. Hope you're well. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. But yes, that was his birthday. And also, we now head off to our American correspondent as she covers the news that in her usual unbiased commentary about the leader of the free world and his attack on a certain Gavin Newsom. And as I say, she'll cover this totally unbiased, honestly.
Good evening, America. Reporting live from the Donald J. Trump Green Reflecting Swamp, where the breaking news of the day is that Donald Trump has directed his Department of Justice to open an investigation into Governor Gavin Newsom and his hot and accomplished wife, Jennifer Siebel Newsom. Gavin Newsom posted a response to this earlier today.
And to Donald Trump, this country does not belong to you. It does not belong to your cronies. And we're going to fight your lawlessness.
Sources are saying that Donald Trump wants the DOJ to investigate Gavin Newsom and why he is so handsome, smart, and fit, and
Told you, totally unbiased.
how he was able to make his wife fall in love with him and marry him through traditional courtship, unlike Trump, who is ugly, dumb, and rotting, and had to pay for his wife. When asked for a comment, Donald Trump said, "I am so jealous of Gavin Newsom. In fact, I am green with envy, just like the reflecting pool. No one's ever seen anything like it." We'll keep you updated as the story unfolds. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Maggie Reed. Yes, the reason why Donald Trump is jealous of it, because he managed to get his wife to fall in love with him. Not like it when he had to pay her. Find yourself someone who looks like you, like Nick Ferrari looks like cheese in the reduced style. Did anybody see that embarrassing interview we did with Nigel Farage? You know, where basically it said each question was, Nigel, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good looking are you? Yes, he asked the hard-hitting questions, didn't he? All the algae in the pool is new scum got it. Boom. Yes. So yes, he's continuing his war on his jealousy of Gavin Newsom. Oh dear. Yes. So I have to say, I still find it fascinating. You know, what the hell are you doing with that pole? Only an idiot would do it. I saw the interview. It was a thorough glazing, want it just done. It's just sort of like saying, do you know, Nigel? Do you know how much I love you? And I want to have your babies. Look at my eyes as they gaze into yours. Yes. Can you please be Prime Minister? Yes. And can I have your babies, Nigel? Please. It was, I have to say, I didn't watch Manchester. I've not listened to Nick Ferrari for on ages. I think the last time I watched it, because I'll tell you, yeah, I remember the reason why I stopped listening. I remember when I've forgotten her name now. Him who did that Vindaloo song, is it Keith Thompson or something? Keith Allen, that's it. Lily Allen, that's her name. You know, when she went to Calais, you know, and got quite emotional, you know, because, you know, that's what happens when you've got empathy and compassion for other people, vulnerable people. And clearly her emotions got the better of her. So he's there on his show the next day. He thinks it's all hilarious, tearing into her. And then he decided I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to basically start laughing at the name of your children. I don't need a reason to stop listening to... You don't need a reason to stop listening to Nick Ferrari. You're not wrong, Tommy. You're not wrong. And he's there taking the piss out of the name of her children, because apparently and the names are called Olga or Nick or Bernard or something. You know, it's like they've got quite creative and unusual names, and he's there giggling away. Who calls the children that? Well, anyway, somebody not long after got into a rug up and tore tore a right strip off him, basically saying, yeah, you can criticise her for what she's done, but how dare you, you know, criticise the kids just because they've got names that you don't like. You're an utter disgrace. And I went, I remember I was working in town, and when she did it, I'm sat there in the middle of town centre. Everyone's looking at me and saying, "They on fucking drugs or something?" Yeah, he does cut a pathetic figure. Yeah, whenever I hate my job, I remember that someone has to clean the LBC bog after Nick used it. Oh, no amount of money would be enough for me to do that job. No chance. Not on your life. But anyway, let's crack on. Let's just say that one of the worst things you could do, you know, when you imagine you're out with your girlfriend, the worst thing you can do, you know, that, you know, if you change the O on Donald to a U, then change the N to an M. Exchange the A to a B, because dumb has a B. Not a lot of people know that. Then you get bit J Trump. But yes, the worst thing you could ever do, you know, you going out with your shopping with your girlfriend, you've got to keep your wits about you, because things can change in an instant. You need to keep your wits about, especially with your girlfriend, because they're liable to do things like, hello, Cathology, hello, my friend, hope you're very well. So, when you're out with your girlfriend, guys, bear in mind, because this could easily happen to you. Just check out how long it takes him to notice. Now the thing is, I can imagine he'll have been getting some right looks now, won't he? Away with fair, isn't he? Totally oblivious. Still haven't noticed. Yes. Still haven't even noticed. Yeah. Still haven't noticed. Still haven't noticed. Yeah, exactly. Look over there. Yeah. Don't look at your gorgeous girlfriend. Don't look at your beautiful, gorgeous girlfriend with her new hair. Still haven't realised. Yes. Fucking hell. And they're about over a minute and a half, and he still hadn't realised. What a bell tapper. Hello, Fire Moon 42. Hope you're well, my friend. Yes, looks a bit staged to me. Just very, it could possibly be, but I would think, would you want to be holding hands with somebody like that and looking at you as if, fucking hell, you've got some right taste. One for the Democrats. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. Was he on fentanyl? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. But the thing is, you know, proves he should show more attention to Exactly, because let's be honest here. We all like the attention. We all love attention. We all like to be shown a bit of attention, even when you are wearing your brand new trousers. As Alan was completely livid that no one had even noticed his new trousers. Yes, poor Alan, absolutely livid because nobody is noticing his new trousers. Yes, clearly not happy. Or his boots. Yes. Yes. Look at his new boots. Nobody takes any notice. So we all love a bit of attention, don't we? Exactly, Alma. How long did it take him a notice? It's like away with fairies. Yes. But yes, hope family is well, Cathal J. Hope you, your wife and kids doing well. Football season's starting soon, won't it? He took him home. Didn't realise until the morning. Oh yes. He'll have got a bit of a shock, won't he? She might have got a bit of a shock if she'd have seen him wearing her nightie as well. It'd have been even worse if it had fit him better than her. She wouldn't have been happy. Yes. But yes. So we all love a bit of attention. But anyway. We do have a Friday Frolic exclusive because it's been the best part. Yeah. So you've had a good week. Hello, son of Viking. How are you? Chicken too big for those boots. Name must be Nigel. Exactly. Speaking of Nigel, son of Viking, hope you're well, my friend. We do have a Friday Frolic exclusive because during the Makersfield by-election, we got rare footage of Restore and Reform fighting amongst themselves, as they squabble over votes. All I will say, it's not a pretty sight, believe me. Yes, that's Rupert and our Nige squabbling for votes, for the right-wing votes. Yes, this is Restore Britain and Reform squabbling amongst themselves. Yes. Yes. And that was Nigel Farage and Rupert Law squabbling on themselves. And hello and good evening, Witchy Goff. I was watching, I was lurking as I was doing my my homely duties of washing up today. So I was watching your live stream and thoroughly enjoyed it. My friends, if you've not subscribed to the wonderful Witchy Goth, please do. Does some excellent live streams. And one of the professionals. You could say I'm the Nick Abbott of the live streams. Just put all sorts of nonsense. Hello and thank you for joining us. Hope you're well. Hope you're very, very well. Farage lost the court case against the Good Law Project and have to pay costs. Not a bad day, all in all. It certainly isn't. It most certainly isn't. And and I've noticed that you could say our Nigel has been awfully quiet as well, hasn't he? As, I think now that they've been absolutely soundly hammered in this, I don't expect to see him turning up anytime soon, because although they ask him about the 5 million quid that he's been given, oh, thank you, Ichigo, thank you, I do appreciate that. But I do get the feeling that not only are they going to ask him about the £5 million, but they'll ask him about the shellacking that they got in Makerfield and all that. So, all in all, it's been a very, very good week, hasn't it? It most certainly has. And and there we have it. Liz West left the reverse to him as Nige. It's well cringy. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Yes. Just like anyone else see Farage has been posting photos of him in an England shirt enjoying a pint, cashing in on the World Cup like Sarah Potchin thing. Is the pictures he posted were from 2 years ago. Well, yes, reform is like Brexit, all going swimmingly according to Nigel. But yes, I do know what you I don't know what you mean, Hamish Priest, because yes, there we go. Somebody posted on about it, you know. You boy, let me know when the England football team are playing so I can post a photo pretending I'm watching it in the pub with a beer and some mates. And there you have it. Yes. That was from 2024. And I think we do have to be a little bit fair. You know, it could all be just total coincidence. He could have just called in the same pub and 2 years after, wearing the same shirt, drinking the same beer, and stood next to people who were wearing the same outfits, who were at the pub where that on that exact spot, and somebody snapped him supping that exact same beer he was supping 2 years ago, and just at the right amount where the picture that were taken 2 years ago. It could all be total coincidence. Sarah Potchin has generally made a video saying that the England team best not... Oh, we'll get to that. Exactly. So, hello, my friend. Yes, what an amazing recreation. Yes, Nigel only supports half the team. Yeah, you're not wrong. See, the thing is, I did hear a lot of stuff that were being posted on social media, you know, about especially was it Marcus Rashford and Jude Bellingham who scored. Oh, wow, that is interesting. Reagan Elite. Keir Starmer is now considering resigning after Cabinet Minister called for him to step down. Yeah, you could see, the thing is, if he don't, it's just going to get all messy, isn't it? It's just going to get really, really messy. And I think in his heart of hearts, he knows he won't win it. He will not win it. Do you know what? I have a funny feeling that I think he will. I do. I think he will, because I get the feeling he's that sort of person. And when it really, really comes down to it, I get the feeling that's what he will probably do. And then come next week, because if in anybody, we all know what will happen if he doesn't. There'll be resignations galore. You know, to basically, you know, force his hand. You remember like they did with Boris Johnson, you know, basically, let's say, so-and-so's got the position of so-and-so, with his wife and family over the weekend. I think you can basically see what's going to happen there. I personally think that tells you everything. He knows what's on the horizon, and he does know what's coming. And I think you've got to show have that little bit about you, and think, is this really worth the embarrassment? It's like, I'm wondering what will happen. I would laugh if Victoria says, "The fuck you think you're asking me for?" Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I get the feeling that that's a bit of a coded message. Is this? Yeah, I will probably resign because if he really believes in country over party, then he should know he has a duty to step aside now. Yes, yeah, I get the feeling that's sort of person he is, really. I do get that feeling about him. So when you told me that regularly, I want, in my heart of hearts, I thought, not too surprised, really. But we will see. But hearing that, because I remember hearing this morning, he said he would fight a leadership, and I'm thinking, really, you're not going to win. He'll ask McSweeney. Yeah. What do you think I should do, McSweeney? I think you should soldier on, McSweeney. I think you should soldier on, Prime Minister. Yeah. Could be a costly data harvesting next. But that's interesting. Very, very interesting. But, well, as I say, I actually believe it. I actually believe Nigel Farage. I believe that picture was totally real because I have conclusive proof that here he was celebrating England's victory on the night. There you go. There, conclusive proof. There he is on the night when we beat Croatia 4-2. Can't you see the likeness, the canny likeness? There he is wearing his his motif, and he doesn't look a day over 25. Yes. That's what I see. We just seem to be dropping frames in from it. Are we all right then? I think you're quite safe, LMNOP. I think you're quite safe. I think our Weasel Wes as his his gay rights party. Yeah, you're not wrong. Reformed sheep have been bleating about Starmer resigning for 2 years now. They actually think it would trigger a general election. Careful what you wish for. Well, yeah, his pint has shrunk. You're not wrong. It certainly has. With an appropriate name like me, love the batty. But yes, that was a conclusive picture. What? yeah, brilliant picture. Absolutely brilliant. But anyway, we shall now head.
Woohoo! It's the Scottish Swearing News. Apparently Scots are getting...
Oh, we'll get to that. Yes, there we go. We're heading off to Scotland. Yeah, we're now heading off to a bit of Scottish Swearing News as we head off to how it's going off in America for Scotland.
Woohoo! It's the Scottish Swearing News. Apparently Scots are getting in trouble at the World Cup for singing this. Let the stink run high, let the stains run low. Down his legs the muck will flow. All the lassies shout, Pedo! Donald shat his trousers. And this is just another reason why we're the best.
Oh, you've got to say, there's been some belting songs, you know. The England one, I've heard that there's been an England one floating about. It's fat. He's fat, has piles, he's in the Epstein files. Trump the cunt. Trump the cunt. Brilliant.
So here's the thing, what makes you proud to be Scottish? Just being Scottish, like this wee boy.
Go on, lad, sing your lungs out.
Mind you, England have been giving us a run for our money. They've been threatened with a ban for singing. He's fat, with piles, he's in the Epstein files. Trump the cunt, Trump the cunt. Good effort, England. Meanwhile, in Boston, the cops have been getting into the spirit of things with the Scottish fans with this excellent round of keepy uppy.
Now this is the point where Reform will have all that clipped up, and they'll be attacking the police for not doing their job. They should be out there arresting criminals or whatever.
And now, here's Malky with the weather. How's the weather looking in Scotland, Malky?
What do you think the weather's like?
It's shy, but in the spirit of the World Cup, we'd like to give a special mention to Cape Verde, who drew with Spain. Come on, Spain. Cape Verde, they're not even a country. They're a hill. Anyway, do follow me if you like this kind of thing. Come on, Scotland. We're sitting at the top of the group. I'm a very proud lesbian.
Yes, absolutely brilliant. Yes, doing very, very well. And let's just say that they've been absolutely doing their bit for world peace. Doing their bit for world peace of Scotland, because the Tartan army over there, they met some Iraqi fans, and let's just say they had a ball together.
Scotland no party, no Scotland no party.
Exactly. Two-tier keepy uppies, exactly, Tone. Flipping woke tofu munching copper needs restraint. Absolutely. Certainly does. And this is quite nice, actually, because what they were doing, members of Scotland's Tartan Army are taking part in the Good Night Lights tradition for the kids at Hasbro Children's Hospital. Tonight's gathering is dedicated to Thomas Harrington. I get the feeling, can't quite read him. I get the feeling, if I remember rightly, who passed away. I just thought it was jolly nice. Yes, been proper and no messing. There they were at Tartan, just taking over Boston, and established 6,000, estimated 6,000 are in Providence, Rhode Island. Local police major tells me we simply don't want them to leave.
We'll be coming down the road when you hear the noise of the Tartan Army boys. We'll be coming down the road. We'll be coming, we'll be coming, we'll be coming down the road when you hear the noise of the Tartan Army boys. We'll be coming down the road.
Yes, and as you say, England, they're not good to take it lying down, because this England fan properly gets into the spirit. This is classic, brilliant. If I make this guy, I'll buy him a pint.
Tonight, this could make it, but understandable. But all I'm going to say is, free Palestine! Free Palestine! We'll leave that there. Thank you very much. So, tonight.
Yes, you could tell the BBC weren't impressed. Hello, Kevin, lad. How are you, my friend? Hope you're very, very well. Good to see you. Yes. Yes. If the ball had been black, he'd have shot it. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Wedding with Irish cousins next week and can't wait. Oh dear, Cape Verde Piccolo, born in Dublin, played a blinder versus Spain and was the first World Cup player while at an Irish club. Shamrock Rovers. Oh, nice one. Oh, in week 3. I've always had partners a bit younger than me, but I'm line at ones that are young enough to. Yeah, exactly. Makes me sound like I've had loads. I've had literally 3 relationships in my whole 48 years, and one of them lasted 9 years. Mine, I think, me and my wife were in our 30th year. So spare a thought for my poor long-suffering wife. Listen, I'm just going to have to nip out. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Sorry about that, but my God. Someone's disagreed with me. I hear the flush won't be long now. Tummy probs. Hell yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't know what was brought that on, but my God. Oh. But yeah, not a problem. I think I'll be alright now for the last half an hour-ish. We'll get there in the end. I'm having me dinner. Sorry about that, Joe. Do apologise. But yes, I'd love to buy that guy a beer. Yes, you can tell the BBC will not have been happy with that. But anyway. Let's crack on. It's like, let's have a bit of... lay off the prunes and vindaloo. Well, Jesus Christ. I've not had prunes for years. No, I won't go anywhere near a vindaloo. Oh, no. Far too powerful for me. I'll be living on toilet. Hope you flushed, DB. We don't need another Trump rising from the toilet. Oh, no, yes. Jesus Christ. But anyway, we'll crack on. Yes, let's... Bit of light relief. Yes. I always like to find one or two of these, you know, for my daughter, because she loves the furry animals. So, it's a little light relief as we... Yeah. Who in the right mind would... Why would a dog try and lick a frog?
Hey! Hey, it's gone. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? Yeah. Who in the right mind? I don't know about you, but I hope that's a pet rat, and not one that's just wandered in from the back garden.
Do it.
Chicken on the porch. Chicken.
Yes, there is a chicken on the porch as well.
Chicken on the porch.
Get the bird. Go get it. Oh, come here, Itzy. Come.
Oh, that's sweet.
Could she carry our dog away?
Oh, hell yeah, she could.
Oh. Come home, Lola. You're not a cow.
Yes, we have had that problem as well. Most people have, you know, when their dogs have decided to become a cow. Yeah, Yorkshire Terriers, vicious little bastards. Yes. You can always... One thing when it comes to Jack Russell's, small dog syndrome, you know, saying, I may be 2'3", but nobody, or 1'3", but no fuckers messing with me. Especially with this dog as well.
No, stop it.
Hey, Mr. Horse, are you coming to get some? Oh.
Get over here, bitch.
I ain't never in my life seen a donkey and a dog be best friends.
Or maybe not. Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking hell. I was seeing those clips sound. Yes. I'm going to make a video talking about my drugs past one day, but I think it will be a while yet. I worry about the ketamine wave that is affecting young people these days. Oh my God. I remember when I used to work for Bradford Council, there were loads of people around, you know, they were on that spice. Now that would have gone nearly 10 years ago. Yes, woof, rough jokes. Yes. Swear one of them dogs was dogging me off. Yes. Yes, that was no doubt that was for my daughter, you know, because she loves furry animals. But let's head off to what we all want to see. Yes, this man missing in action. Yes. Oops. There we go. We'll get there. Oops, what the fuck? Yes, that's what we're after, yes. Missing twat, if found, please keep. Yes, I know you would, yeah. Dogs over people any day. Yes, I totally agree. And, well, you know that when it comes to, we never miss the opportunity. I've done spice twice. First time I didn't really feel anything. The second time was the last. Imagine smoking, but that's about 100 times stronger than a regular weed. It was nuts. I can well imagine. I love my LSD days. Don't think I could handle a trip in nowadays. No. Just give me a couple of beers and I'll be fine. That'll do for me. Farage, hello, Joe. How are you, my friend? Farage's Trump support pet. He is the US keeping him company. Yes. Also, if you're not subscribed to Joe's channel, please do. Does all things from a Portuguese perspective. I've done Old Spice. Does that count? I've got some Old Spice on deodorant on the cabinet. If that counts. And some aftershave. Splash it all over. Yeah, I do the Henry Cooper. I do the Henry Cooper, but yeah, splash it all over. Does it do anything for my wife? No, she just laughs at me. Thinks I'm an idiot. She's not wrong. But yes, if you haven't, but there was you could say there was a public announcement. Have you seen any information about the whereabouts of Nigel, whose mummy is very worried about him? The number is 0345 6060 973. After. So here was a public announcement. Have you seen this man?
Oh, I'm sorry. We interrupt this programme with an urgent public safety appeal. A little man called Nigel has gone missing in the Makerfield area of England. His mummy is very worried about him. Apparently he is wearing an outfit. It's described here as he's dressed like a city dweller's idea of what a country gentleman looks like. And if you do have any information about the whereabouts of Nigel, whose mummy is very worried about him, then the number you need is 0345 6060 973. So just to repeat, a little man called Nigel. If you see him wandering around Makerfield looking lost, his mummy's very worried about him, and we wonder if you could help reunite him with his very concerned mummy. And that's the end of the public safety announcement. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes. Yes, that was a public safety announcement. Hello, Susan. Hope you're very, very well. Good to see you. Yes, it was just so funny. I just thought it was just so brilliant. Absolutely top draw. But he's just absolutely nowhere to be found, is there? But anyway, let's see if we can get this. See if we can get this to work. Right, let's best way I can do this. Might work. No, it probably won't. No, this will be better, won't it? So, yes. No. Right. Give me a quick sec. Window. No. Let's see if we can get this. I think best. Trust me, get it all sorted, and I've fucked it up. Typical. Never mind. Right, let's. Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's start again. It's like let's do it again. Da, 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 da. Yes. Boom. Got it all sorted. That's a bit of article time now, because let's just say I was thinking Andy Burnham could be the answer, but Friday Frolic exclusive, we could have a bit of a, you could say let's just say a bit of a scandal on our hands. Yes, bit of a scandal. Yes. Let's see if we can get it to. Yes. Let's see if that's. Yes, we've got it. Yes. Article. Go away. Article time. This from the Daily Mass, so clearly must be a true, highly reputable paper. The headline is, I shagged that Andy Burnham and he was rubbish. Yes. As you can see, yes, so full of himself. This is from by Abigail Penson, a reasonable, plain-speaking, middle-aged columnist who knows Trump will cheekily violate the Iran agreement the moment it's convenient, but where she has a very honest and truthful confession to make. I shagged Andy but keep stum. Yes, where she confesses that on the eve of the most important election of the last 400 years, it is finally time to admit my truth. I have had Andy Burnham, and his micro dick went off after 2 thrusts. The location? Manchester, of course, by the bins round the back of Indie nightclub 42nd Street. We used to have a 42nd Street in Bradford ourselves. The date? Not sure exactly, but it was after one of his failed leadership bids, which doesn't exactly narrow it down. Where she goes on to say, I was young, gorgeous, yet to ripen into a voluptuous conservatism that comes only with age. He was dark, brooding, and without a doubt wearing mascara. I don't know why he denies it. I thought Labour were all meant to be polysexual or whatever. Yes. He sashayed. That's an unusual new word on me. 40 seconds. Is that how long he lasted? No, I'm not sure that was long. Exactly, voluptuous conservatism. But yes, he sashayed over to me. I'll never forget his opening line. I'm really left wing. but pretend not to be. Fancy a drink? I'll change it to my constituents. I'll charge it to my constituency expenses. They'll never know. Yes. Charmed by this display of unashamed corruption, my right-wing tendencies stirred even then. I accepted a porn star martina. Under my rule, every 18-year-old girl will be a porn star. He said with a wink. There won't be any other jobs. Tell me more, I said. And he outlined his vision of the future, grooming gangs in every conurbation, Britain a gimp to the EU, the pride flag branded on your buttocks, or you're not allowed to vote, and compulsory suicide for the over 60s with a punitive death tax. Sounds like a vote winner, eh? Against my better judgment, I found my loins inflamed. Is there somewhere where we can go? I asked. Or are you married? No idea, he replied. And anyway, it won't stop me. I'll fuck anything that moves, and yes, that includes breasts, beasts of the field. Breasts of the field, beasts of the field. We made our way downstairs, Burnham ignoring several crimes because of the race of the perpetrators as we went, and out to the bins where he dropped his trousers and revealed the scale of the disappointment voters will face if they make him Prime Minister. Is that it? I said. Get ready, love, he answered, and forced himself upon me in less time than it takes a Labour government to betray their mandate. It was all over. Don't worry about contraception, he said as a parting shot. My sperm's weak because I'm a vegan. That is the Andy Burnham I know. The Andy Burnham. It is still in the power of Makerfield voters to stop. Not that I'm trying to influence the by-election or anything. I just thought you'd want to know. To play along stuff tomorrow. After the kiddies match. Well, I hope they do well, my friend Cathal G. So yes, that could be the latest scandal. So when this scandal comes out and ruins Andy Burnham's political career, you guys heard it here first. Honest. Yes, you heard it here first. A bit of... Do you know some people get others to blow coke up their arseholes instead of snorting it? What the fuck? I have to say that... But anyway, we all know... Definitely won't be my last potty. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you enjoy it. Welcome aboard, Susan. Hope you're here for plenty more. But anyway, as we're soon heading off into the home straight. But we cannot leave without this bit of, you could say, you could say this interview. This is legendary. This is absolutely legendary. Hello, person impersonator. How are you? Would make sense, Tommy. The back passage is good for medicines, hence suppositories. Yes. Our Ewok Powell. Yes. If it don't go up the nose, he can shove it up his arse. So I'm half German. But yes, we cannot have a Friday Frolic giggle when you cannot have the legendary interview with the one, the only. Yes, it has to be Binface. That's, he decided, I'm going to basically gate crash Sky News, and this fella tries to get all uppity with him, and Binface is having fucking none of it. Take it away, classic Binface. Start giggling away.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I better.
to talk to him.
No,
John.
I'm going to
It's
hand you
Count
back to. I'm going
Boniface.
to. Ah.
No, he don't want to have any of it, does he?
Oh right. Okay.
You want to talk to me?
Yeah, go on then.
Go on then.
Right.
Back to the nation.
Who are you?
My name. What kind of journalist is this? You don't know? Have a look.
I've got my list here.
It's not Burnham.
No, I realise that. Oh, you're Count Binface, yeah?
There you go. You did go to journalism school. Excellent. Yes,
A long time ago.
I beg your pardon?
I said a long time ago.
Yeah. Oh well, I wouldn't have known.
Why are you standing in this election? Just a stunt?
It's A, because it's happening. B, I was at a loose end. C, because I believe elected mayors should serve out their terms before they're eligible to stand for Parliament.
Oh, you've made a sensible serious political point there.
Well, no, you're supposed to be impartial, mate. So.
Absolutely brilliant. And you're not having none of it. Giving as good as he's got.
Let me carry on. I'm going to rephrase the traffic lights on Liverpool Road. I'll price cap Wicken kebabs at £2. I'll make cyclists who disobey the highway code have to.
He's got my vote already. £2 for a doner. That's won me over. Hello, Prescott. Hello, Alistair. I really appreciate the swearing news bit. I wondered if you were lurking. Not a problem. Anything for you, my friend. But yes, he's got my vote for the doner kebab bits on its own.
Ride unicycles instead, and I will turn HS2 into FFS1 and reroute it.
Not going to swear, are you?
No, I'm perfect. Although we are past the watershed, but don't worry.
No. We don't want you swearing, please.
I promise I won't. I'm a good boy. And no, but I'm going to reroute it through rail executives' homes. I'm going to build at least one affordable house. I mean, I could go on. What's Andy said he's going to do?
Oh, he said lots he's going to do, and he changes his mind from time to time. But anyway, are you going to save your deposit? Probably not.
No, in a word. But if I could beat the Tories or the Lib Dems, that would be quite funny.
Yeah, I suppose they wouldn't find it very funny, though, would they? How many votes do you think you're going to get?
Well, I'd be happy with one.
Do you live in the constituency?
I do tonight.
Well, it sounds as though you don't.
What, do you?
No, of course not. I don't live here, no.
So why should I?
Well, a lot of
That's brilliant reply. So why should I? Yes, one of Mr. Ravenlooney policies was to bring back CFACT. Brilliant. Still memorable one. I was in hysterics laughing when they said that one of our policies is a 10% discount on phone bills for those who have a stutter. Absolutely brilliant. but he has a brilliant reply for what he says next. Brilliant.
And it's like to boast that they're local. You're obviously not too concerned about that.
Well, I'm looking at the putative Prime Minister Nigel Farage. He spends more time in America than in Clacton. So I should...
You don't think Mr. Burnham's the putative Prime Minister then?
Well, they both putatas, that they will be the next PM. But I think at least Andy feels like he's slightly local to the area. But that's something. If I was to win...
He used to be the MP for Leeds, just not very far from here.
Exactly. If I win, I swear...
That's not going to happen.
Well, exactly. So I'm going to say, I swear I'll move to Makerfield if I win.
Okay, all right. I'm sure they'll all be delighted. Well, I'm sure there's other people who want to interview you. Thank you for talking to Sky News.
It's my pleasure. Well interviewed. Well done.
Absolute. Left him speechless. Absolutely brilliant. All hail Count Binface. Yes. I nominate Count Binface for Prime Minister. Can you imagine GB News trying to sort him out? He would be their worst nightmare. Oh, yes. There's Binface who wants to banish Katie Hopkins to the Phantom Zone. I could go for that. That is brilliant. I just thought that was so funny. He's just utterly priceless, isn't he? Absolutely brilliant. But, oh yes. But it really proved that he wasn't just a silly costume. I was made up that, yeah, exactly. Talks more sense than most. You're not wrong, Catalogy. Especially the doner kebab bit. That twitched my ears. But anyway, we all remember this, don't we? You know, when our Nurse Ratchet, you know, basically said this.
England won the football last night, and thank goodness they did, because on the occasions that England lose their football matches, the incidences of domestic violence go through the roof. So, boys, keep winning.
Yes.
England
yes.
won the football last night, and thank goodness they did, because on the occasion...
Shut the fuck up, Nurse Ratchet. Yeah, we've heard it. He's a better qualified candidate. That's Reform rocked up with. You're not fucking wrong. Yes. Beneface scalped him. He certainly did scalp him big time. Yes, Sarah Puchin. Well, did anybody see these? Anybody see it? This is just priceless. Now, you've got to give Thangam Debonair. Give it, because she was having none of her bollocks. This is just utterly priceless. Now, as I got up this morning, I was basically, I was just having a little look on the internet, and I saw the headline. It was from the Express, where they're trying to basically make out Thangam Debonair was absolutely unhinged and rather rude. You know, I just thought. So I usually, every now and again, I usually put something in just to, you know, troll the right-wing loons in the chat. And I said, it's rather odd that this, it's not surprising that this crappy rag is trying to paint somebody who's calling out Sarah Pochin's lies and her racism and a ridiculous comment about domestic violence as unhinged. But anyway, what do you expect from this crap rag? I'm not mocking her, but Thangam, where her parents and yes, yeah, I have to say that is an unusual name. But boy, she took no prisoners here. She was having none of it. She was having none, because like, you keep smiling when we're talking about violence against women and girls, and she's having none of it. This is just priceless.
British citizenship now, when if people apply for asylum, that is to have refugee status. That is not the same. Are you ever going to let me finish the sentence?
They're allowed to stay for 10 years plus, and they are
Just let her talk.
They
There's
are
no
lost
point.
in our society. The Home Office don't know where they are.
Right, so none of these things are true, and you know it, Sarah.
they
Just
are.
repeatedly
Oh, my
saying
goodness,
that
they
the
are.
only danger, if you're saying
Just
that the only
ask the Home
danger,
Office
are you really
themselves.
saying the only danger to
The
women is from
government
people who
wants
come from other countries? Are you really saying that there are no white people,
We've had that
white men
discussion
who
earlier
and
this
you keep
evening.
cutting in?
We're talking about domestic
and you
violence
keep
all
smiling
night.
when we're talking about violence against women and girls.
Exactly. She's got that Nurse Ratchet deformed gobshite. You're not wrong. Exactly. Like, you may not like Thangam Debonair, but I'll give her a due. She's not having any of it.
I really, oh my God,
violence
I have
against women and
26
girls.
years of experience in violence against
I
women
have
and girls.
20 years.
Oh, well, I see you and raise you 6 years, Sarah. There are women being raped by white men. And you don't want to talk
Exactly.
about that. You only want to talk about when there's an incident of violence against women and girls by someone who is brown. That is your thing, and you want to blame all brown people. You want to blame all brown people, and you are causing harm to actual people.
Not wrong. Still got that stupid grin on her face, hasn't she? And to where it's all just a game, and you know, good God, Can you imagine her in a cabinet position? Oh, Nurse Ratchet in a cabinet position. That would be scary, wouldn't it? She's thinking of the booze. Yes, some people I know, unfortunately, live in Potching constituency. I know you're in that Runcorn area, right? Oh, God, I feel so sorry for you, my friend. By God, I do. Yes, I have no issues with crazy women. I am crazy too, but mean women, nah, can be pretty, but I am not interested. Yes, but I'll say that's the whole interview. But I'm not going to go through it all. We're going to let you suffer with full 4 minutes of it. But that's but I have a funny feeling that might be the same one. But it's the last one.
They're normally given asylum, and they're not given British citizenship now when they.
Yes, it's the same one. Yes, it's pretty much the same one. There were a couple of clips in there, but it's pretty much the same one. Knowing Runcorn, I think she will lose her seat at the next by-election, especially if Starmer isn't PM. Yeah, I have a funny feeling that what I find funny is the fact that they're trying to paint out. Well, yeah, Reform voters voted for Labour to get rid of Keir Starmer. I don't think so. If you're a Reform supporter, wouldn't you want Keir Starmer to be Prime Minister as long as possible? Because the longer he's there, there's more chance of Nigel Farage being Prime Minister. So all that nonsense is just basically nonsense. But as we say, so I personally think that hit the fucking like button, nothing else. Have a great weekend, everyone. You too, Gordon Behavior. You have a fantastic weekend. Anyway, we will be heading off out with this wonderful, fantastic classic. It's been a while since we've seen these boys, but let's just say, then it has been really, really poor. They've just absolutely been poor this week. You know, even trying to pretend that I would rather vote for Jimmy Savile's sign. Who in the right mind came up with that idea? Mental. But anyway, let's head off into the home straight where we will. Let's just say we will have a bit of a classic. The boys are back. Not seen these boys for a while, and let's just say that the fever pitch, and it's our Larry and Paul as they send us out with the World Cup.
People across Britain are having to be reminded that there is actually a World Cup on at the moment. It's as new research suggests that as many as 96% of Brits have said they simply couldn't give a flying fuck into a rolling donut. Our reporter has more.
Once a proud footballing nation, Great Britain has produced some of the most iconic names of the sport. Striker Gary Lineker, manager Alf Ramsey, and under-15s development scout Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor.
Cannot forget Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor for the under-15s.
But as the World Cup of falling to the ground, clutching your shin and going, ref, apparently dribbles on in the United Proto-Fascist States of America, with 4,000 matches a day at incomprehensible times. Some players and referees being cavity searched on the airport tarmac because they look a little bit ethnic, and ticket prices higher than Tommy Robinson on a gas-fueled hate march in central London, in which
yeah, that is hilarious.
He sniffs that 3 million people went, but it's clearly a lot fewer than that, you tiny delusional twat. Yes, it seems people here have run out of tosses to give. According to this survey, many say they've finally been turned off by massive and systemic corruption, which goes all the way to the tippity top of the sport and has done for ages, but no one's ever noticed it before. They point to controversial incidents such as Manchester City chucking so much wonga, so much bunts at the Premier League that they basically bought a load of titles, which is totally fair. Russia holding the World Cup shortly after twocking Crimea, or Qatar building stadiums by lobbing a load of migrant workers into a big mincer like some sort of blood sacrifice to the god of football, Terry Venables. El Telachba. However, in a statement, FIFA says there is no corruption and offered us 30 grand and the first ever FIFA World Journalism Award not to run this piece. Did they?
Oh, shit. Yes, sorry, I forgot to tell you about
Oh,
that.
dear.
Oh, we're doing it now, aren't we? So...
Yeah. Sorry. Of course, in the past decade, there had been a brief spike in interest in soccer here, hadn't there? After a well-spoken man put on a waistcoat and took the bold stance of not being a massive dickhead, which was unusual for the sport at the time.
That's right. I mean, it's unbelievable, Jeff, but now many here have simply given up hope of any success on the pitch. After 30 years of hurt became 60 years of hurt. Some English people need to realise that football isn't coming home. It's not coming home. Stop saying it's coming home. It left 60 years ago. It took the kids. It's remarried. It's happy now. It's not coming home. Move on. Let it go. Finally, there has been some pushback on this report from Big Football. One critic of this survey says it's impossible to gauge British interest in the World Cup because if you're in the UK these days and you want to use search terms like cup, dribbling, balls, tackle or box, you have to pretend you're somewhere else using a VPN.
Yes. So that's the reason why people use a VPN. Disgusting behaviour.
Back to you.
What a lovely story. Well, that's all from
Yes.
Broken News. You're up to date.
Yes. I belong in Scotland, yes. Yes, I will say, nobody's fantasy. It's been absolutely fantastic. Good night, all. Have a great weekend. It's same to you all. Yes, I'm going to just say, when I do these live streams, 2 hours just seems to just fly by. I just see my blink and it's nearly 7 o'clock. I think, where does the time go? I'll tell you how much I do enjoy doing these. But anyway, it is coming home, but unfortunately it's home is Argentina, France, Spain, Germany. Oh, Brazil. Yes, so I know the feeling. Anyway, VP, and is that like garlic bread? I've no idea. I've no idea. Never used one. But anyway, have a cracking weekend, all. And thanks for stopping by. I've had an absolute ball. And I love VPNs. Hello, Sherry Swift. How are you, my friend? But anyway, I'll say thanks for stopping by. I've had an absolute ball. You guys have a fantastic weekend. And take care. And maybe, might be, just maybe, I might do a live stream tomorrow. Maybe. Let you know. But anyway, I will just say, have a fantastic weekend. And if you can't be good, at least be good at it. Take care, my friends.